Okay, so let's start today from question number 6. We just have a look on the question number 6. Uh, the length of the tangent from a point A at a distance 5 centimeter from the center of the circle is 4 centimeter. Find the radius of the circle. Okay, so this is class 10, subject math, and we are discussing circle. Okay. So it is given that okay, so draw a circle. I have a compass. Draw a circle here. Okay, so this is the circle with center O. The length of the tangent from a point A at a distance 5 centimeter from the center. Okay, so take a point A. This is our A point, whose distance from the center is 5 centimeter. So OA equal to 5 centimeter. And the length of the tangent is 5 centimeter from the center of a circle is 4 centimeter. Okay, so this distance is 4 centimeter and the length of the tangent is 5 centimeter. Length of the tangent is 5 centimeter. We have to find what is the radius of the circle, means what is the length of OT. Now we know a theorem that the tangent and the radius through the tangents are perpendicular to each other. So this angle must be 90 degree. Now if I consider this triangle AOB, so obviously AOB is a right angle triangle. So we can apply the Pythagoras theorem in the triangle. Okay, so in triangle AOT, if we apply the Pythagoras theorem, this is 5 centimeter. If we apply the Pythagoras theorem, so the hypotenuse, just give me 1 second. The length of the tangent from a point at a distance 5 centimeter from the center of the circle is 4 centimeter. Find the radius of the circle. Okay, so actually the distance of the point is 5 centimeter and this is 4 centimeter. Okay, so now write hypotenuse AO square is equal to perpendicular, which is OT square, and the base, which is AT whole square. Now value of OA is equal to 5. So 5 square equal to OT square plus AT means 4 square. From here OT square will be 5 square minus 4 square, and OT will be, now look, 5 square means 25 minus 16, so under root over of that, so OT is equal to root over of 9, that is equal to 3. So radius of the circle is 3 centimeter. Yes, very good. Radius of the circle will be 3 centimeters. Okay, this is a very easy questions. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Question number 6. I'm rubbing the board. Question number 6. Question number not 6, 7. Question number 7. Question number 7 is two concentric circle of radius 5 centimeter and 3 centimeter. Find the length of the chord of the larger circle which touch the smaller circle. Yes, Rijan, I think you are correct. Yes, okay, no problem, but let's do it again. Okay, so first draw two concentric circle. Okay, draw two concentric circle. This is one circle. I think we know what is the concentric circle. Concentric circle means two circles are said to be concentric circle if they have same center but different radius. Okay, so let us consider this is to circle and this is the center of the circle. So radius of the two concentric circle are 5 centimeter and 3 centimeter. Find the length of the chord of the larger circle that touch the smaller circle. So let us draw a chord to the larger circle which touch the smaller circle. Okay, so let AB is the chord, okay, which touch the smaller circle at the point, suppose P. Now do one thing, join OA and join OP. Okay, and look, OA is the radius of the larger circle and whose radius is given as 5 centimeter. And what is OP? OP is the radius of the smaller circle whose length is given as 3 centimeter. OP is not only the radius but also the tangent to the circle O. Means tangent, you can see the tangent AP. So AP and OP are perpendicular to each other because this is the tangent and this is the radius through the tangent. We know that the angle between them is 90 degree. Now if I consider the triangle AOP, in the triangle AOP, obviously AOP is a right angle triangle, so we can apply the Pythagoras theorem there. So apply the Pythagoras theorem in the triangle AOP. So we have OA square, that is the hypotenuse OA square, is equal to okay, okay, so AO square is equal to perpendicular, which is OP square, and the base, which is AP square. Now look, we know the value of AO and OP. Put it there. The value of AO is 5, so square of 5 is equal to OP means 3, so 3 square plus AP square. That means AP will be under root of 5 square means 25 minus 3 square, which is 9. So that means AP equal to a root over of 16, that is 4. So AP equal to 4. Okay, now look, in previous class, means when we are in class 9, we learn a theorem. What is that? That let this is a chord and this is the center of the circle. If I draw any line perpendicular to the chord from the center, so this line bisect the chord, means this length and this length will be equal to each other. Now apply this conception in this problem. Look, what is AB? AB is a chord to the circle. Okay, and what is OA? OA is the perpendicular drawn from the center to the chord. So from the theorem we can say that the length of AP and length of PB are equal. Now write as OP is perpendicular to AB, therefore AP will be equal to PB. Okay, that means what is the length of AB? So AB will be, this is 4 centimeter, so PB will be also 4 centimeter. So 4 plus 4, that is 8 centimeter. So that is 8 centimeter. So the tangent or the chord of the larger circle which touch the smaller circle is 8 centimeter. Completed. Now have you got it? Do you have any problem? Otherwise we'll move to the next question. No problem. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Question number 8. Question number 8 is a quadrilateral ABCD is drawn to circumscribe a circle. The diagram is also given. So draw a circle first. Draw a circle whose center is O. And now draw a quadrilateral which circumscribe this circle. Okay. So let us draw a quadrilateral which circumscribe this circle. Any quadrilateral. Okay. So this is our quadrilateral. Let's give it a name ABCD. A, B, C, and D, whose side touches the circle at the point P, at the point Q, at the point R, and at the point S. What we have to prove? We have to prove that AB plus CD is equal to BC plus AD. BC plus AD means sum of the opposite sides are equal to each other. Okay. Now, to prove this theorem, we have to apply a theorem. What was the theorem? Theorem was, let this is a circle and let A is any point outside the circle. If I draw two tangents from the point A to the circle, let one is AP and one is AQ. So length of these two tangents will be equal to each other, means AP will be equal to AQ. The statement was the length of the tangent drawn from a point outside the circle are equal to each other. Just we have to use this theorem, okay, and to prove that the sum of the opposite side of a quadrilateral which circumscribe a circle are equal to each other. Okay. Now how to apply this theorem in this problem? Now let's start with the point A. Now look, from the point A we have drawn two tangents, one is AP and one is AS. Okay. So length of AP and length of AS must be equal to each other. Okay. So write that AP is equal to AS. Why? Because write the reason that the length of the tangent drawn from a point are equal. The length of the tangent drawn from a point which is obviously outside the circle are equal to each other. Now consider the B point. Now look, from the B point we have also drawn two tangent. One is BP and one is BQ. Look, one is BP and one is BQ. So length of BP and BQ will also be equal. So we can write that BP is equal to BQ. Reason is same. Now consider the C point. From the point C we have again drawn two tangent. One is CR and one is CQ. Okay. So we can write that CR is equal to CQ. And finally consider the point D. From the D point we have drawn two tangent. One is DR and one is DS. So DR will be equal to DS. Okay. Now like this is 1, this is 2, this is 3 and this is 4. Now just add them. If you add the left hand side, so it will be AP plus BQ BP plus CR plus DR, that is equal to the sum of the term in the right hand side. Okay. So write them one by one. So one is AS plus BQ plus CQ plus DS. Now from the diagram, tell me what is the value of AP plus BP. AP plus BP. So AP plus BP will be gives you the total length of AB. So AP plus BP, that will be actually AB. Plus what is the CR plus DR? So this is CR and this is DR. So CR plus DR will gives you CD. is equal to, now if I just group this term, this and this, so AS plus DS, so look, this is AS and this is DS, so AS plus DS will be AD. And now these two terms, BQ plus CQ, so this is BQ and this is CQ, so BQ plus CQ will be gives you a BC. That means AB plus CD is equal to BC plus AD. That means sum of the opposite sides of a quadrilateral which circumscribe a circle are equal to each other, and hence the proved. And hence the proved. Now tell me, have you understood or you have any problem? Arnab case, why you are writing your name? I know you. Any problem from your side? Okay, so now let's go to the next question, question number 9. I'm rubbing the board, okay? Question number 9. Question number 9 is, in the figure at 10.13, the diagram is given. Okay, so first draw the diagram. Take your compass and quickly draw a circle. Okay, so this is our circle with the center O. Now let's read it. XY and x dot y dot are two parallel tangent. Okay, so let us draw two tangent. One is XY and one is x dot y dot. Okay, so they are parallel to each other. One is XY and this is x dot y dot and this is XY. Okay, center O, and another tangent AB, and that intersect the tangent AB, intersect the circle at the point C. Okay, so draw a tangent here AB which intersect the circle at the point C. This is A point, this is B point, which intersect the circle at the point C. Now next line is, prove that angle AOB is equal to 90 degree. So we have to prove that this angle AOB this angle will be 90 degree. Okay, how we can prove that this angle is 90 degree? Okay, now look, to prove this one we have to do a construction. What is the construction? Let this is P point and this is Q point, so join O to P, join OP, and then join OQ. We're joining OP and OQ and also OC. Okay, we're joining OP, OQ and OC. Now look, by joining this one, can you tell me what is the value of angle POQ? What is the value of angle POQ? Yes, 180 degree, Chetuna. And can you tell me why this is 180 degree? Why this is 180 degree? Is diameter, obviously that is the diameter you can say, or as these two lines are parallel to each other, and if I draw any line, this is perpendicular to each other. Okay, so this must be a straight line. That means equal to 180. Now can you remember this theorem? A circle, this is the center, a point outside the circle, draw it, Okay, so these points makes equal angle at the center. These two angles are equal to each other. If I draw a two tangent from a point outside the circle, so they will make equal angle at the center. Means if this is x degree, so this angle will also be x degree. We can prove it by comparing these two triangle. Okay, we have proven this theorem earlier classes, so we'll just apply this theorem. So if I apply this theorem here, consider a point. So from a point we have drawn two tangent AP and CQ. So these two angle must be equal. If this is x degree, so this angle will also be x degree. Any problem from your side? If this angle is x degree, so this angle will be also x degree. No. Similarly, we can say that if this is y degree, so this angle will also be y degree. Any confusion? No. So up to this we let's write it. Okay, so here angle POQ is that is equal to 180 degree. Now look, now from A, now AP and AC are two tangents from the point A. Therefore angle POA, angle POA will be equal to angle AOC. Let this is x degree. Similarly, angle QOB plus angle BOC will be equal to y degree. We are considering it their y degree. Now do one thing, add all the angles. This angle plus this angle plus this angle plus this angle. Let's see what's happening. That means now this angle means angle x degree. POA plus angle AOC plus angle this angle means COB plus this angle BOQ. What is the total value of this angle? What is the total value of this angle? That is equal to the total angle, which is equal to 180 degree. Okay, now what is the value of POA? That is x plus y, that is equal to 180 degree. That means there are 2x and there are 2y. So that means we can write 2 into x plus y, that is equal to 180 degree. 2 into x plus y, that is equal to 180 degree. So what is the value of x plus y? That is 90 degree. X plus y is equal to 90 degree. Now from the diagram, what is x plus y? Can't you say that angle AOB is equal to x plus y? Angle AOB, what is the value of AOB? AOB, this is x plus y. So in place of x plus y, we can write therefore angle AOB is equal to 90 degree. Tell me, can't we write in place of x plus y AOB? We're writing AOB in place of x plus y because the value of x plus y gives you the total angle AOB. So that means AOB is equal to 90 degree, and that was the proof to be we have to do. Prove that AOB is equal to 90 degree, and hence this is proved that AOB is equal to 90 degree. Completed. Now, did you understand? No problem. Okay, then let's go to the next question. Prove that the angle between two tangents drawn from a external point to a circle is supplementary angle subtended by the line segment joining the points of contact at the center. Okay, so let's do the next question. Question number 10. I'm rubbing it. Okay, question number 2. Prove that the angle between the two tangents drawn from a external point to a circle is supplementary to the angle subtended by the line segment joining the points of contact to the center. Okay, so let's draw a circle. Okay, so this is our circle, and with this point is as center. We're taking a point, suppose A. Here this point is A, and from this point let's draw two tangent. One is AP and one is AQ, and join these 2 points with the center O. We have to prove this angle and this angle are supplementary to each other. Supplementary means two angles are said to be supplementary angle if their sum is equal to 180 degrees. You know the theorem. So actually what to prove? What to prove? We have to prove that angle PAQ plus angle POQ is equal to 180 degree. POQ plus PAQ is equal to 180, means these two angles are supplementary angle to each other. Okay, now try to remember the angle sum property of a quadrilateral. What is the angle sum property? I mean, if you add all the angle of a quadrilateral, so what is the sum? 360. Yes. So if I consider the quadrilateral APOQ, so in the quadrilateral, PAPOQ, apply the angle sum property, means angle A plus angle P plus angle O plus angle Q is equal to 360 degree. Within bracket we'll write that the angle sum property of a quadrilateral. Now that means angle A plus, what is the value of angle P? This angle. Now that is 90 degree. Very good. Why this is 90 degree? Because this is the angle made between the line, between the tangent and the radius through the tangent. So we know that the tangent and the radius through the tangents are always 90 degree. So P equal to 90 degree. What is the value of O? We don't know that. And what is the value of Q? Q is also 90 degree from the same reason, because this is the angle between the tangents and the radius through the tangent. So that is equal to 90. Now find the value of angle A and angle O. Sorry, this is O, not Q. So that is 360 degree minus 90 degree plus 90 degree. So that means angle A plus angle O, that is equal to 180. If you do the calculation, so the sum will be 180 degree. Means this angle plus this angle, these two angles are supplementary angle to each other, and hence the proof. Angle A plus angle O is equal to 180. A very simple proof, isn't it? Okay, have you understood? Tell me once. Not a Cody. Okay, so students, we have to stop today over here from question 9. Next day we'll start from question number 10, and I hope in next class we'll complete this exercise. Okay, so up to my next class. Bye bye. Okay, bye.